Well, listen, I'm an advocate of protecting children. I am being sued right now because on a streaming platform, I decided to hold somebody accountable who was soliciting sex from a minor and using the platform to do that. This person is now suing me. And, I was talking to my legal team yesterday, talking about our recourse and strategy. And I said to them, I wear this as a badge of honor. I will wear this lawsuit as a badge of honor. And I want the world to know that I'm being sued for this because ultimately the more of us need to use our platforms to hold those people accountable who are going behind the guise of people's parents and circumventing parent protection to take advantage of young kids. And now there was a whole conversation online where when I did that, people were saying, well, what about the kid? What about the kid? I don't give a shit if the kid is 17 and a half, built like a Brad Pitt-esque man, or has the dick the size of a donkey and is slinging it around to everybody in their community. You don't have the right to violate the law and take advantage of that child. And there are times where young fans of mine will slide in my DMs and say, Jason Lee, oh my God, I love you. I'm a fan of yours. Talk to me about this. How's Cardi? What's up with it? I don't even respond because I don't want no smoke. I don't even want that conversation to turn left. I don't want it to be your cue. I don't want none of that. And I just realized that when I was over there and I was thinking about the age of consent being 14, that these could be safe havens for pedophiles from our country who want to go on trips and take advantage of kids in those countries. Because I had to ask my friend Rob, I said, wait a minute. So if I was from America and I wanted to sleep with a 14-year-old, but it's illegal in America, which by the way, it is legal to sleep with 15 and 16-year-olds, even in our own country, which is fucking nasty. I could fly to another country and have sex with a minor
Mm-hmm.
and it'd be legal. And he said, yeah. And I said, that's just crazy.
That
This
actually
is
has a name. It's called sexual tourism. It's really popular with rich older white men in particular. And sexual tourism has been an ongoing problem. I have a friend who said that when he went to Honduras, he had family there, and his brothers were talking about how they wanted to like upgrade from their wives to 15-year-old girls who wouldn't talk back so much. So even culturally speaking, too, in some countries, there are men who think, well, if I upgrade from a 35-year-old with all these opinions to a 15-year-old girl who doesn't say much, that's considered acceptable in the community. So I think there is a global issue. And we also have to remember your frontal lobe that literally dictates your ability to make wise decisions doesn't even congeal until you're 25. So your brain is still mushy till 25, guys. So when you're talking about these young kids, it's not just how are they built, they're not mentally equipped to even be an equal. So it's an abuse of power in some degrees.
I don't even know where to find a 17-year-old. I like what Jason said.
High
It's like
school.
if yeah, like like honestly, being that my son is like going to middle school one day, I'm kind of keeping an eye out for where the high schools and stuff are. But I just think it's just a weird predatory behavior to go on these social media platforms, to go around schools or McDonald's or wherever you find high school kids at. I can't find a high school kid. I don't know if I'm not out at the same time. Like it's a lot of sick people out here. It takes a lot of work to be a predator like that.